What I'm going to be talking about is a lot of the things that happened while I was recovering and just trying to change my life. So, first of all, I needed to discipline myself to going to meetings. And then when I disciplined to going to meetings, I struggled because I didn't know back in the days that I hated to be alone. And since I hated to be alone, I would jump from relationship to relationship. And so one of the things that happened when I was in my active addiction is I had got married, I had kids, and my wife at the time had gotten upset because I kept smoking all the rent money and just leaving her alone, and it was just like, she was done. And so she went her own way. And so when she went her own way, she took the kids with her. And so when that happened, I was lonely, I was by myself, and I found a girlfriend. Like they say, the best way to get over somebody is to get underneath somebody else. And that's what I did. And at that time, what I did is, when I did that, I ended up getting this girl pregnant. And this is something that's going to haunt me for the rest of my life until the day that I die. Because my kids always thought, my first two kids always thought that I left them because of the fact that I didn't care for them. And that's not the case. The case is, I was lonely, I was using drugs. I didn't care about anybody, I just cared about myself. So I did what had to be done to make me feel good at that time. And so if I didn't have drugs, I needed somebody by my side. And I didn't have it. After getting clean and doing some work on myself, I got to see that about myself. I've always told my kids, your dad was sick. He had a problem. And so, there's only so much that we can do. And there's a lot of parents out there that go through the same thing that I'm going through and that I've gone through with their kids. And I'm here to tell you the best thing that I've done, the only thing that I could do, is I tried to go make an amends with my kids. One of them sort of forgave me. The other one didn't. But you know what? All I can say is this. I did what I can do on my side. I can't erase the past. I can't erase what I did. All I could do is look at the future. When another person holds resentment, it eats them from the inside out. And so all I can do is, I've already done what I can do. And if there was more for me to do, I don't know what else I can do. And so all I do is I keep the doors open. If my other kids ever want to come and talk to me and get to know me, who I am today, not who I was before, I'm there. I'm there to tell them, hey, this is who your dad is today. And your dad was like that before because of X, Y, and Z. And I'll tell them the story. That's all I can do. That's all most of us that come from this life can do. We can't go back and erase it. We can't go back and change it. There's not an eraser in life. What you do, that's it. It's engraved. All you got to do is, moving forward, is not commit the same mistake and do the same things over and over and over again. That's insanity. I've done the best that I can in these 21 years. It hasn't been perfect. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. But the thing is that I've learned how not to create the same mistakes over and over and over again. And so that's one of the pieces of my story, that when I was growing up and when I was using and when I got clean, those are the things that haunt me till today. And I can't get past it. That's not something that I'm gonna ever, it's never gonna like wipe away or anything like that. So I gotta have acceptance in my life. I can't let that hinder me and sit on a pity pot and not continue to move with life. So I remember when my mom passed away, I had some things that I wanted to talk to her about and some things that I had done, but I'm gonna save all that for my next story. Stay tuned. Bye.